Hi, kindergartners! So this week we have started something new in math. We've started adding. And we learned a really important chant that's going to help us understand what adding really means when we do that. So can you guys remember from class what it is? You guys gonna do it with me? Part, put together, whole new number, bigger number. Because when we add, we take two parts and we put them together. And what we end up with is something that's a whole new, bigger number. So do that with me one more time. Part, put together, whole new number, bigger number. All right, kindergartners, in order to do some adding with me today, you're going to need some tools. So you're going to need to go grab your orange mat that we were using in class today, your adding mat. You're going to need your bracelets because that's going to help us know our parts and our whole new number. And you're going to need your fun new erasers that we gave you and we used today earlier, as well as your whiteboard marker and your pen if you want to end up writing down your addition sentence. Hi, kindergartners. Okay, so I have all my materials. Hopefully you went and got all yours as well. Okay, I need you to get your mat and I want you to set up your bracelets the way that I have them. I have part, and then when we put them together at the top, this will be our whole new number. So set them up kind of like a triangle, part, put together, whole new number, bigger number. So make sure your board looks like mine with your bracelets. And then I'm going to be giving you numbers for our parts and we're going to build it together and add them and see what we get as our whole new number. Okay? So our first part that we're going to do down here is our math language. Blank, ooh, that's a star word, and blank makes blank. So part and another part, put them together, they make a new whole bigger number. So our first part is going to be 2. So I'm going to write a 2 here. And then I want you to take 2 of your erasers. So I have elephants and, rhinoceroses.
Hippos.
Are there hippos? Sorry. I have hippos and I have giraffes. So I'm going to put 2 giraffes in my first part. And then I wrote 2 down here in my math language. So you can pause the video and do that now, or you can do it along with me. And then our second part is going to be 3. So 2 and 3. So my next part, I can't use the giraffes again because we have to have 2 different parts that we're putting together, 2 different things. So I'm going to put 3 hippos in my other part. So now I have a part and a part. Once you have that, we're going to put them together and figure out what our whole new number is. What does 2 and 3 make? Okay, now you can either press pause and put them at the top and count them to see what your new whole number is, or you can do it along with me, okay? This first one especially. So I'm gonna say part, put together, whole new number. Now this is so really hard to count like that. So I'm gonna take them out and I am going to organize them so that I can count them. All right, so now I have them in a straight line. So I have 2 and my 3. Now I'm gonna count and touch as I check. How much did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, I got 5. 2 and 3 makes 5. Is that what you got if you pause the video to check first? 2 and 3 makes 5. You guys say that. Say 2 and 3 make 5. We got a whole number. And we know we're correct because 5 is bigger than 2. 5 is bigger than 3. And when we add, we're putting 2 groups together and we're making a bigger number. If we end up with a smaller number, we've done something wrong and we'll have to go back and check our work. All right, kindergartners, clear your boards and I'm going to give you a new problem. I'm going to erase the bottom. All right, our first part is going to be, let's do 4. So you decide whatever animals you have, you're going to put 4 in your first part. 1, 2, 3, 4. And is going to be my next part. So I'm going to put one hippo in the other one. Now, I want you to pause the video and put them together and see what you get. 4 and 1 make something. All right, I'm going to put them all up. Part, put together, whole new number. And now I'm going to organize them so I can count them. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 again, but it was in a different way. Instead of 2 and 3, it was 4 and 1 makes 5. Can you guys say that with me? Say 4 and 1 makes 5. Part, put together, whole new number, bigger number. 5 is bigger than 4, and 5 is bigger than 1. So we know we did it correct. All right, I think I'm going to challenge you. We're going to do a little bit of a harder one this time. I'm going to clear my board. I'm going to erase.
I know they're ready.
All right. I'm going to do 5 for our first part. So take 5 of your erasers, whichever one you're going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I kind of count and scoot them into the bracelet so it's easier to remember. And our next part is going to be 4. 5 and 4 makes So I'm going to put 4 hippos in my other part. And now when we add, we're putting together. We put 2 groups together. So now I want you to press pause and put them together and tell me what we get. I'm going to put mine together. Putting them together. I'm making a whole new bigger number. I'm adding. And I can't add them like that. They're unorganized. So I'm going to organize them. And then I'm ready to count them. I'll have to put this one right here. I'll put it down here. Okay, I'm going to count and touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 9. 5 and 4 makes 9. 5 and 4 makes 9. When you put them together and we add, we got 9. Can you guys say that with me? 5 and 4 makes 9. All right, I'm going to clear my board and we're going to do another one. You guys are becoming adding experts. All right, let me erase my board here. Now I'm going to do 6 is going to be our first part. So I'm going to put 6 giraffes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to do my other part is going to be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 2 parts, and now I'm going to add, which means I'm going to put them together to get a bigger number. Ooh, let's see how many animals we have now. You can press pause and put yours together and figure out what the answer is before me to see if you did it correct. All right, they're together, but they're not organized, so I can't count them that way. I'm going to organize them, and then I'm going to count them. And then just because I have my board here, I'm going to just count and check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I had 10 animals all together once I took 6 and I took 4 and I put them together, and now my whole new number is 10. Is that what you got? All right, I'm going to give you one more, kindergartners, to practice on your own, and then make sure that you take a picture of one of your boards when you're done, just so that we can see how you were adding with your erasers today on our part, whole maths. So I'm going to give you one more example before we go, and you guys can try that problem on your own. So the last one you're going to do, this is going to be the hardest one you've done. 5 and 5. Ooh, I think some of you might know this already, but I want you to double check with your erasers. Put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 on the other end. 4, 5. Put them together. Double check, organize them. What does 5 and 5 make?